What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a right here and now reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leos, you guys are second in group one, formerly known as week one. Okay, remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So these are new readings that I'm putting out right now. It's basically just as a kind of see where your energy is right now. It's also kind of it doesn't mirror exactly the energy shout outs because these are a little bit different. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this deck shuffled. Okay. These are the hologram writer's weight. Okay, I'm gonna pull 4 cards. Okay, just to see primarily where your energy is, what's motivating you right now, what your focus is or should be, and your hidden purpose. Okay, or if there's a hidden purpose behind what's going on with you currently. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 shuffles here as usual and 3 cuts. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. I think that would be 3. But a little extra shuffling never hurt nobody, okay? As you are following behind Libra. And so far, since I've been doing these readings on here on YouTube since 2021, I've started to notice that all the signs, other collectives are kind of following each other and kind of piggybacking off of the energy a bit. So you're 9 times out of 10 either have a placement with that other sign. Okay, so by all means go and check those readings out because you can get more of a full layout of what's going on with you right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, one from the top is in regards to your energy. Okay, then one from the bottom is, like I said, about motivation. Okay, what's motivating you right now. Then I'm going to do 2 cards energetically from the middle. Okay, and this is a pretty crisp deck, fresh out the box. So once I put my eye on a card, it's kind of difficult to get up in there. Okay, and then another, which I think I'm gonna go here. If I can, there we go. Really, really crisp. And that is your 4th card. Okay, no bottom deck peaks, and like I said, you guys have more readings to come, so this is just kind of like a snapshot, if you will. Okay, so let's see where your energy is right now. Like I said, kind of piggybacking. I shuffled this deck before I started your reading and then reshuffled before we started. You're piggybacking off of Libra. Okay, just like I said at the beginning. Okay, you're right after Libra, and this card actually was the 4th card that I pulled out for Libra. Okay, so it's something that needs to end. Okay, death also can stand for new beginnings. Okay, so like I said, piggybacking off of Libra. So if you have Libra in your birth chart, by all means you can go check out the right here and now reading of Libras to see if there's a little bit of coincidental energy going on. Okay, but it's an honorable mention, or you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, nonetheless, death card is Scorpio energy, so that's an honorable mention too. All right, you could have that in your chart. We're dealing with someone like that as well. Okay, so like I said, endings mean new beginnings. We did have that energy kind of flowing off of group 3 in the All My Love readings. Okay, so check out those signs, which are Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, and Aries. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like this group dynamic could be friends, possibly, maybe things are going on in the collective as far as changing your friends out. Those who you network with on a regular basis could have a change or a fluctuation in that connection. Okay, but that's where I think you guys are right now. Leo is kind of trying to move away from any negative energy that could be going on. Okay, let's move on to motivation. Okay, what's motivating you right now is Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups, Leo. A relationship of some sort. Okay, connections, like I said. Two of Cups, you have two people standing here with kind of like a lion's head in the middle. Okay, so you could be caught in between something, possibly a friendship, or trying to figure out. I'm getting this vibe of like whose side to take type thing. Okay, you may be in a situation where you're mutual friends with a couple at this time, and maybe something's going on between them, and you secretly meet with one and then you secretly meet with the other. Okay, this death card starting off plus this coming in, you need to stop doing that. Okay, and get yourself out of it. Okay, there's no way that you can be, an unbiased opinion, because you kind of see both sides to the story. Okay, and eventually it's going to end up being a situation of you trying to figure out who you're going to remain a friend to and who you're going to cut off. Okay, so something is going to cause a termination of a friendship. Okay, so let's move on to the third card, which is what your focus is or should be. Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man right up underneath the death card. Okay, looking at things from a different perspective. Like I just said, okay, you are possibly stuck in the middle of having to pretty much be the judge, jury, and executioner of a relationship. Okay, you may find yourself in compromising positions when it comes to this situation, because they probably at this point know that you are conversing with the enemy in their eyes, and so it's time for you to kind of see things from another opposition. Okay, and so you need to determine again, whose side are you on, is going to be a question that's posed a lot. Okay, so some maybe jokingly, others are really actually seriously. Okay, let's look at your last card here, which is the Hidden Purpose. Okay, which is the Ten of Wands. Okay, Ten of Wands. As we know, Ten of Wands, this person is trying to hold up these sticks, but as we know, they let go, they're going to fall everywhere. Okay, it's too much of a burden. Okay, and the best thing for you to do is to walk away. Thus this death card. You're over it at this point. Okay, you're over it at this point, because especially if you've been dealing with it for a long amount of time, these two friends that are possibly in a relationship, or it could be just friends if they're not in a relationship, is constantly you solving their problems. A lot of the time you are the sound mind that's able to give good advice, and sometimes giving good advice is a good thing, but however, if it falls on deaf ears, what's the point? Okay, so it's getting tiresome. You've tried to look at things from a different perspective. You are now probably in your head a lot about whether or not if you can continue on with this connection or not. Okay, and so it's possibly time with this death card here to walk away. The Eight of Cups has not came up because at this point I feel like you're tolerating it. Okay, so if we get Eight of Cups in any of your other readings, you've probably messed around and made that decision, or are about to make that decision. But for now, it could be a situation of you kind of distancing yourself. But with this Ten of Wands being here, your hidden purpose is always carrying other people's burdens. Okay, but the question is, do you really want to keep doing that? Okay, because it does get tiring. All right, so you have a lot of decisions to make. Leo, I don't feel like this is your relationship. I just feel like it's more so a friendship of some sort, and you just seem to always be caught in the middle of it. Okay, so with that being said, Leo, that's really all that I have for you guys. Again, these are supposed to be meant to be short as possible, because we still have other readings to come up for group one. So until then, peace.